Thornbridge Manor, the Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant...
This is a private area, sir.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator.
Yeah, I can't let you pass. I'm sorry, sir.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Hey, what's going on here? Who's throwing things? Is anyone there? Who is throwing stuff around here? Come on! Christ! Sir, please refrain from throwing stuff around.
What?
Come on, give me a break. Hey? What was that noise? Ah, this day keeps getting better and better. Hey, what the hell? Who threw that? How about you show yourself, wanker?
Sup?
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Yes, please.
If you'd follow me. This is what I mean. You have to be patted down before you see Madame Carlyle inside.
Only take a minute,
I could
okay?
just cry.
I'll be done in a sec. Right, we're good. Keep moving, please.
Yeah, hey, bro.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've travelled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir. I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death.
Hello there, sir.
You'll probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children
Stay
were not
away from me,
informed
sir.
until
You
this
could get
morning that
hurt.
their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead
Hello,
when
sir.
I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in bed.
The dead body of Zachary Carlyle, Alexa's little brother. I wonder what happened to him, 47. A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could... explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you. Zachary was shopping for New Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
I don't know. This area has been declared a restricted area, but glad we speak the same language, sir. Alpha 6, stand by to stand by.
Sir.
letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Madame Carlyle's late older brother, Montgomery.
What?
And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. There's no family without secrets, 47. But this family seemed to outdo most.
I think he's here to cut us from her will.
Imagine a scandal if the firstborn son didn't pick up the torch.
How are you today, sir?
Yes, hi Cassie, it's me again, Edward. I know I'm not supposed to leave you messages, and this is the last time, I promise.
Wow.
What Emma did when she arrived.
What is it now?
She turned up and demanded to be put up in Madame Carlyle's bedroom. We're the new head of the family after all. It is only fitting.
That American lawyer in the small office, did you check his travel documents?
Sorry, no private eyes here, Mr. Falcone. Bye-bye.
What?
There's a fine for littering here, sir.
Holy shit! Command? Anybody there? Come in!
How are you, sir?
Hey, you alright?
Here. Do you have a description? I don't know. I didn't see. Oh, no.
I got word he's upset.
Nothing to report to my current location. ETA and extract, 7 months. Control, out.
Who is throwing stuff around here? Come on! Is someone messing with me? I'm tired of this shit. What was that noise? Christ's sakes!
closer.
I'm telling you, the file is trash. The Constant doesn't so much burn his bridges as blow them up. Arthur Edwards, whoever he was, don't exist anymore. His personal data somehow deletes itself from any system that records him, way beyond advanced. The partners spared no expense to make sure their controller would be untraceable.
How untraceable?
Look, I did what you asked, but Gray's gone and I'm no Diana. I'm not who you need right now. You gotta be kidding me.
ICA?
I used every encryption known to man. Who are these guys?
The best. It's only a matter of time before they get lucky. We need to take them down.
You and which army?
I know where the agency stores its files, mission reports, client data. If we leak it to the public...
You want to whistleblow the ICA?
It's the path of least resistance. Turns out, you are who I need right now, Olivia.
I do this, and I'm out. So, what are we breaking into?
Data facility in Chongqing, China. Run by a man called Hush.
Of course. The ICA site in Chongqing houses the agency's data storage and analyst division. Needless to say, security is daunting. The state-of-the-art server vault is biometrically wired to the facility's two overseers. Imogen Royce, behavioral analysis pioneer,
Look closer.
I'm telling you, the file is trash. The Constant doesn't so much burn his bridges as blow them up. Arthur Edwards, whoever he was, don't exist anymore. His personal data somehow deletes itself from any system that records him, way beyond advanced. The partners spared no expense to make sure their controller would be untraceable.
How untraceable?
Look, I did what you asked, but Gray's gone and I'm no Diana. I'm not who you need right now. You gotta be kidding me.
ICA?
I used every encryption known to man. Who are these guys?
The best. It's only a matter of time before they get lucky. We need to take them down.
You and which army?
I know where the agency stores its files, mission reports, client data. If we leak it to the public...
You want to whistleblow the ICA?
It's the path of least resistance. Turns out, you are who I need right now, Olivia.
I do this, and I'm out. So, what are we breaking into?
Data facility in Chongqing, China. Run by a man called Hush.
Of course. The ICA site in Chongqing houses the agency's data storage and analyst division. Needless to say, security is daunting. The state-of-the-art server vault is biometrically wired to the facility's two overseers. Imogen Royce, behavioral analysis pioneer, and Hush, a data security guru with a taste for fringe transhuman experimentation.
Tell me about Hush.
A former cyber terrorist with the Ministry of State Security in Kadanyang, who fled his country after one of the Po regime's periodic purges. He made a career doing cybersecurity for dark web deplorables, human traffickers, organ harvesters, scum like him, with no code or conscience. ICA sure can pick 'em. No offense.
Can you disable security?
A dual authentication protocol ensures that any handling of data must be directly authorized by Hush and Royce, the proverbial human factor device to make the system impenetrable. Luckily, I found a loophole. If both overseers should unexpectedly die within a short space of time, the system reverts to a temporary failsafe protocol, which I can bypass. Take them off the board, and you'll have free access to the data core, and I'll handle the rest.
And you're sure it'll work?
Look, I know Hush. If I'm wrong, we won't live long enough to regret it.
All right. I will leave you to prepare. Look closer.
Chongqing, China. This city has been. Chongqing, China. This city is Big Brother's wet dream with more than 2.5 million cameras covering 15 million people. Privacy is a four-letter word in this place. It's pretty ironic that a cloak and dagger organization like the ICA keeps its most valuable secrets here. You'll find Hush conducting his fringe experiments in an abandoned apartment building, while Imogen Royce, the archivist, runs the day-to-day business of the ICA data facility. I just hope you know what you're doing, 47.
You should be more careful. Shouldn't be out here with a bad influence visitor like me. I don't get confused. I know. I just don't want to. It's 3 in the morning, and I bet I'm pretty happy. Hey, you up there? Find it? I want all the details about your vacation. Did you do one of those canoe trips up to see the northern?
Hey, mister.
Whoa there. How was Greenland? Probably cold.
knee is so sore.
Why's that?
I fell over because a homeless woman suddenly jumped out right in front of me.
Mister, have a good one, okay?
What's that about? Another one pounded. How did I get you? It's a meal I gave him.
Hey, you! Where do you think you're going? Definitely not through here. Get out of my face.
Mr. Pritchard, I presume. Hi, I'm Chelsea. Pleased to meet you. I'll be your guide on the facility tour.
Spare me, please. I've had an awful flight. 9 hours delayed, luggage lost somewhere along the way, and the airline is trying to avoid the responsibility. I'm hungry and I'm tired, and I want to straighten everything out before I'm doing it.
Yes, so sorry.
So, someone is here for a tour of the facility. Might be a way to get in.
About your flight. Just let me know when you're ready. Oh, did you bring the P-41 we left for you in the apartment?
No, I wasn't informed that I should.
Oh, very sorry, Mr. Pritchard. We need you to bring the P-41 to get the tour. It's procedure. Please pick it up before you come and find me. I'll be waiting by the stairs in the back of the restaurant kitchen.
clues in there. Resembling one of the...
I love it. It makes me feel. What's today's code? Come on.
I bet that's been a hell of a thing today. I think they changed something in the beginning. Huh?
Oh. What? Oh, no, 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 no!
Hey, pick that up! What? Oh, what is going on here? So annoying.
What was that sound?
Sure. Of course.
Huh? Hey, someone there? Anyone there?
What the hell is that?
breakfast, went to the kitchen.
He went.
Train station.
Find your inner zen.
I'm ready to inspect the facility
Close
now.
your
Good.
eyes and
I hope
focus
you
your
enjoyed
mind
the
on
food.
the
Did you bring the
discretion
P-41
bonus
we
on the
left for
paycheck.
you in the apartment?
Yes,
That's what I do.
I have everything I
Call
need.
him Cole.
Good. Let's continue the tour. Continue, you may say. We haven't even started the tour yet. But we have. Without you even noticing it, Mr. Pritchard. Invisibility is the best security there is. You see, the restaurant is in fact a front that lets all ICA personnel arrive unseen. Who notices a dumpling cook on his way to work?
Dressing the part takes you a long way.
ICA guarantees absolute discretion to all clients. We take that promise very seriously, as you will see on all steps of the tour. Doesn't look like much, does it?
Ms. Chen and visitor, welcome. Please report to security desk for visitor sign-in.
Will do. I love the facility. The AI is really looking out for us. And we're in. The inside is a self-contained modular build that can be disassembled and removed in less than 12 hours if we are compromised. No trace we will ever hear.
I agree. Leaving no trace behind is the only sensible MO.
The outside shell is a building marked for demolition. We've put a hold on it with city planning. A deliberate misplacement of the order, but have people in place to rectify that. At first shift, city construction will move in. Hey, our policy around ICA personnel is that they are
to turn off the coffee
but
machine when I
also
left.
on top of
Yeah, sorry. Just to make sure it doesn't catch
Want to
fire.
die?
Ah, good. Okay, thanks. Me too. Hi.
Mr. Pritchard, you're back.
Nice
Let's
one.
continue. On top of contractual repercussions if breaches occur, we perform detailed vetting on everyone. The first, blunt vetting, is a frisk. We have, of course, never had any employees trying to bring unauthorized weapons inside the facility, but we do consider the step important. I'll need to start the setup of your visitor security clearance here, Mr. Pritchard. Could I please have your P-41?
It makes me so nervous. It's like we're waiting for something bad to happen.
Thanks. I'll get the procedure started. It'll just be a few moments, so feel free to have a look around. I'll meet you on the other side of the frisk. Naturally,
Hey there,
you'll
big
have
boy.
to be frisked like everyone
Sir,
else.
if you want to pass
No
through, I need to
exceptions,
check that
Mr.
you're not
Pritchard.
carrying anything
Sir
dangerous.
or mom.
There's no way you're getting through that door 47. It only opens for people with an authentic security clearance. The signal is encrypted. Without a dongle, we can't hack it.
Here's the P-41. Please start the authentication process to top security clearance and engage the Bureau protocol.
I'll get right on it.
If you use your camera, you can hack that panel.
Make their lives hell if something did happen.
to die.
If you want to pass through, I gotta pat you down. Sir, I'm just doing my job. I gotta pat you down. Sorry about that. And you are good to go, sir. Thank you.
You can use your camera to hack that panel.
Yeah, hey, bro. Feels good, huh? Bet it does, pretty boy. Clean as a whistle, sir. Go on.
Good, you're here. I've started the security clearance process. It will take a little while since you're covered by the Zero Protocol. All your data will be encrypted and inaccessible without your authorization. Only facility AI will use it for ID analysis. Fully anonymized, of course. But we can go a few more steps on the tour while it's validating.
ID analysis? What the hell does that mean? Give me a minute. I'll try to find out.
As I said, personnel is the greatest asset, but also the greatest risk of the ICA. The work we do here exerts high-level pressure on our employees, and there is no room for mistake. We perform a daily multi-layered full body scan to guarantee that no employee will act erratically because of PTSD or other mental issues, drug use, physical health issues, external pressure, or moral hazard. Scan only takes a few seconds. Come on, it's this way inside. I'm sorry, but we can't proceed beyond this room until your security clearance is finalized. So why don't you have a little look around while we wait, Mr. Pritchard? It should be here shortly.
Shit. We need to intercept that 47, or the facility AI will blow your cover. Get me into one of those computers and do it fast. You've got 60 seconds before all hell breaks loose. That window can be dimmed if you hack it with your camera. Get you some privacy.
How about that rain?
Hurry! Time's running out. You can hack that panel with your camera, 47.
Security protocol overruled.
Shit. We're out of time and your clearance failed. They know you're an intruder. Clearance failed. They know you're an intruder.
Looking fine today, sir. I will have to pad you down if you're coming this way, sir.
Yeah, let me take a look. Just like the movies, right?
Thank you for your cooperation. Please continue.
Good, you're here. I've started the security clearance process. It will take a minute. Your authorization. Only facility AI will use it for ID analysis. Fully anonymous. Of course, but we can go a few more steps on the tour while it's validating.
ID analysis? What the hell does that mean? Give me a minute. I'll try to find out.
As I said, personnel is the greatest asset, but also the greatest risk.
Access. That panel can be hacked with your camera if you have the correct dongle.
Pressure on our employees, and there is no room for mistake.
You don't have clearance to
open
open this door.
Multi-layered full body scan to guarantee that no employee will act erratically because of PTSD or other mental issues, drug use, physical health issues, external
Access
pressure,
denied.
or moral hesitancy. The scan
You don't
only
have
takes a few
clearance to
seconds.
open this
Let's
door.
step inside. I'm sorry, but we can't proceed beyond this room until your security clearance is finalized. So why don't you have a little look around while we wait, Mr. Pritchard? It should be here shortly.
Shit. We need to intercept that 40.
Of course. But we can go a few more steps on the tour while it's validating.
ID analysis? What the hell does that mean? Give me a minute. I'll try to find out. If you had the right dongle, you could hack that panel, 47.
Access denied.
There you are. Good. Let's continue the tour. As I said, personnel is the greatest asset, but also the greatest risk of the ICA. The work we do here exerts high-level pressure on our employees, and there is no room for mistakes. We perform a daily multi-layered full body scan to guarantee that no employee will act erratically because of PTSD or other mental issues, drug use, physical health issues, external pressure, or moral hesitancy. The scan only takes a few seconds. Come on, it's this way inside. I'm sorry, but we can't proceed beyond this room until your security clearance is finalized. So why don't you have a little look around while we wait, Mr. Pritchard? It should be here shortly.
Shit. We need to intercept that 47, or the facility AI will blow your cover. Get me into one of those computers and do it fast. You've got 60 seconds before all hell breaks loose. Good, I'm in. You're safe.
You don't have clearance to open
That was a
this
close
door.
one.
Perfect timing. Your clearance just came through. Let's continue. Let's step inside.
I'm thinking about getting some of those glasses that block out blue light.
Serious about security. What we protect is, after all, core to all ICA operations. We and we alone store all legal work, contracts, target profiles, employee files, contract documentation and validation, and so forth. Furthermore, we handle all current operations, effectuate logistics of personnel and equipment. Our analysts do the client vetting, target profiles, and of course offer real-time contract support to handlers and operatives. Storage and transmission of sensitive information like that takes constant vigilance to keep safe. We have a team of engineers solely dedicated to that task, and on top of— Oh, good. There she is.
That's Imogen Royce. Quite the bitch, apparently.
Imogen Royce.
Nothing
I've
wrong
been
with her
looking
look,
forward
though.
to meeting you.
Likewise.
After you. This is the blast and EMP shielded core room, the nervous system of the ICA, where we store the past and facilitate the present. In general, only a handful of people can access this room. Hush and myself, plus bodyguards and a chosen few of the engineers. I'm the most likely person to meet in here because I perform a regular physical check-in on the core console as a supplement to the remote authentication procedure. We have a strict routine of daily core maintenance. Part of that procedure is a flash process evaporating all biological matter in the room. You can see Reed through that window. It's her job to initiate the maintenance. Don't worry, we're safe as long as the safety mechanism is engaged. Even if Reed presses the button, the procedure will not happen until we leave the core room. The doors to the core room are all equipped with... You know what? Screw this tour. I know why you're really here.
Cutting to the chase, I see.
Knowledge is power. More importantly, knowledge is opportunity. Let me demonstrate. You have a sixth sense for irregularities, and although Hush's recent behavior has not been reported, it has no doubt brought you here. You do have authority to shut down unwanted efforts, but at heart you are progressive and not the stickler everyone thinks you are. You have sway with the board, and as I see it, your opinion is now what decides my future and the future of the ICA. So here we go. Imagine this. Having a time schedule on a target with minute details on locations, durations, and purpose. A detailed layout of a target's actions within a defined time.
Access granted.
That would transform a contract into a surgical dance of precision. No mess, no fuss, low cost.
Just how I like it.
I've been working on a prediction algorithm based on a combination of big data analysis and micro-targeted surveillance of defining target markers, and my results are astounding. All this state-of-the-art is nothing but heavy old-fashioned machinery compared to what I offer. Analysts preparing detailed files, dedicating days, weeks to prepare our contracts, gone. Handlers and analysts supporting our operatives during missions, gone. Teams for cleanup and media manipulation in the rare case something unforeseen does happen, all of it, gone. I asked you to imagine that scenario, but what good is imagination when you can see it with your own eyes?
Right there.
I've set up a little demonstration for you. 3 employees, unaware that I can accurately predict their behavior. Firing them will result in an already clearly defined reaction. On the top left, we have Sharon Reed, who you saw downstairs. She is a dutiful and trusted employee.
You don't have clearance
If she is to be
open
fired,
this door.
my algorithm predicts with a certainty of 97.8% that she will finish up her most important tasks before she leaves the building. Specifically, she will press the maintenance button within 11 seconds. Jeremy Bolt. The guard in the lower left is as tough as nails when on duty, but in private, he's a real mummy's boy. If fired, he will immediately call his mother and, at her advice, seek out who he considers his best friend for support. My personal guard as it stands.
Me? Really? Well, that explains why he's always next to me at lunch.
At the top right, you see Alicia Reynolds. Bright and very passionate about her job. However, also very possessive about her contribution. My prediction is that she will try to disable the work she has done for the ICA. If she's not allowed to enjoy her results, no one is. Specifically, that means she will try to enter the core room and disable the safety mechanism. I'll leave you to consider your choice of who you want me to use for the demonstration. Just let the guard outside the door know when you're ready, and I'll be right back.
I will have a closer look. Maybe your project could play a part in the future of the ICA.
Just let the guard outside the door know when you're ready, and I'll be right back. Oh, and if you decide to leave the room, a guard will escort you around. Safety protocol. Thought I'd just mention it.
She really takes a turned God complex to a whole new level. Sitting in there pulling the strings like that. I think you should take her setup and give it a spin, 47. I see potential if you time it right.
Jeremy Bolt, I regret to inform you that Code 41 is now effective for your employment status. Thank you for your service. Code 41 is confirmed effective for your employment status.
Don't mind me, sir. I'll be escorting you around. Procedure.
I'm ready to see Royce now.
I'll let her know. The VIP's ready to see you?
Good. I'll be there in a second.
You've had a closer look and made your choice of who to let go?
I have.
I'll let you have the honors and be the one to perform the demonstration. Go ahead and choose a subject. The facility AI will handle the situation. You just enjoy the show.
Good, that's Imogen Royce down. Take care of Hush, and we can get to the core.
Good, man. Looking good.
Feels like I'm in here all the time.
Me too.
Okay, great.
After Berlin.
Oh, bad enough losing the job. I don't want to lose my best buddy, too.
I feel that bad.
I feel like shit. Berlin was bad. As bad as it gets.
don't have clearance to open this door.
Royce! Royce! She's just here. Shit!
Royce knew Vincent's girlfriend was breaking up with him before he did. She's spying on us. All of us.
I wouldn't worry about it. It's not like she's posting our private business everywhere. She just likes to keep track of things.
Still doesn't feel right.
You don't have clearance to open this door. You don't have clearance to open this door. Access denied. You don't have clearance to open this door.
I just don't feel comfortable with Royce knowing intimate stuff about us. I know she's all about security, but what about privacy? That's a steep price to pay.
Aren't you on a big social media platform? I'm not sure you have any.
Be a little more careful, okay?
You don't have clearance to open this door.